Hey guys, walk with me as I make some steak gorgonzola pasta for dinner tonight. So I started out with a pound of sirloin and I seasoned it with some garlic salt, some Kinder's prime steak seasoning, added in some Worcestershire sauce as well as some A1. And I did that just to make sure that it's tenderized as well as flavorful. And once all of those ingredients are on my steak, I tossed it around a little bit, let it rest before I added it to the skillet to do a little pan searing, but just to make sure that it's in really good and that the flavor is sealed really great. And so with a little bit of olive oil on the pan, I actually dropped in the sirloin, and I just did two tonight and dropped it in so it can pan sear. And then once it's pan searing, 45 minutes on each side, I flipped it over, and depending on your doneness that you like, then you put it in. But I also, after that, set the sirloin aside to rest and put in some minced garlic, some sun-dried tomatoes, and a little bit, half cup of whole heavy cream, and added in my gorgonzola as well as some Parmesan. Made sure to mix all of that together in a mixture so that when I add in my pasta, it's going to be really flavorful and tasty. I did add in a little more heavy cream there just so that I can have a little bit of flavor in mixed up together, and then some spinach leaves, added in a little bit of oregano and basil, and then tossed it all together so that the flavoring is all in the sauce before I add in the pasta. And then once I can do that, and you see the oregano that I'm dropping in there, and once I do that, you'll be able to taste it all throughout your dish. So I added in my pasta. I did it linguine. You can do any kind, fettuccine or whatever, but I made sure to toss it up real good so that the gorgonzola and the Parmesan and the cheese and the oregano and the basil is getting all throughout. Now my steak is on the side resting, and so I'm going to go back to my steak once I've made sure that that is tossed and it's sitting there just on a low temperature. And so with my steak, I sliced it up. And so this one is like a medium well. It's not really a well, it's more so a medium, but medium. And then my other one is more so a well, but I'm cutting up the medium because you can see it really good there. But slicing it into steak strips that you're going to put on top of your bed of pasta once it's all done. But you can see it's still juicy, it's still flavorful, and still warm. And so basically don't let it get cold, but just let it rest a little bit so that it is absorbing everything. And once you're done, this is what it looks like. That's my well done dish. And then on the next plate over, you'll have the medium steak. So again, you make it to your liking, the steak, and then voila, you have dinner. So just an easy way to get something that you like in a tasty dish that your family will enjoy. Have a blessed one.